Hi there, it's Wendy with Ask the Landlady, and I'm here with all the tips and tricks to help you make a profit in real estate rentals. And today's question is, how do I show that I'm complying with fair housing laws on my apartments and rentals? Which is a great question, because a lot of times people need to know that you're actually doing that so you don't end up with an issue later on. I've already done a video, so check on YouTube, subscribe, and delve in there, and you can see I've done another one about Fair Housing Act and giving you the background and all the information about that. But so watch that one so you know why it's important to follow that act, because there's going to be a lot of fines and penalties involved. And now today I actually have 5 ways that you can show that you are complying with it, which is always great to show that you're doing something so that you don't have any issues. People don't try to turn you in because they see that you're complying. They can see a good track record there. And of course, the first one is just to make sure that you treat your tenants all the same. You stay responsive to all your tenants, and you don't show preferential treatment towards one or the other, like, oh, I'll do their maintenance work orders really fast, but these people, I don't like them, so I'll drag my feet. Don't do that. That's the first one, is to make sure you treat everybody the way you would want to be treated, in an equal and fair manner. Second of all, make sure you have a clear tenant screening policy. We actually, to our application, attach a paper that outlines what we're looking for when we screen a tenant. That way there are no questions or problems. There's an actual criteria that shows that we're going to look at evictions, we're going to look at criminal history, we're going to look at that ratio of salary or income to rental, and those are all things that we're going to do in a consistent manner. That way nobody can say, well, you rented to her instead of me. You have a set criteria that you use, and that you can show everybody that up front in advance. Number 3, you want to stay up to date on that fair housing laws and acts. So make sure you're constantly monitoring that. I know we've seen a lot of different changes happen over the years with support animals. Now we have emotional support animals. I have a video about that too, and it's also in my book, so check that out. In any case, you want to make sure that you are looking at all the news that comes out. Attend seminars, look at webinars, check out your fair housing agency that's near you, and make sure you subscribe to their email list and newsletter, and check those things out. That way you just stay on top of things, and you know that you are actually doing what needs to be done. Number 4 would be to have a clear policy on reasonable accommodations. A lot of times tenants will come to you and they'll want to ask, can we put a grab bar in our shower? Can we attach, do something, put a ramp to the house so that we can get in and out more easily? And you want to have a policy that shows that you will comply with that, because that is something that you need to do. Of course, if you're getting into costliness or changing the nature of your building, there are a lot of issues there that landlords could have with that. That's why you want to have a clear, reasonable accommodations policy that you follow. You can have your attorney draft one. I sell one on my website at www.askthelandlady.com. It's in my forms packet. That might be something that could help you out, that everybody signs when they come in. That way they know if they come to you with a request, you're going to follow a reasonable accommodation policy for everyone. And lastly, just to show that you're complying, number 5, with the Fair Housing Act, make sure you put that logo and you put that on everything, all your tenant documents. We have the We Comply with Fair Housing Act, and there's a logo that you can go and get from the Fair Housing Act government website that's nice, and a little PDF thing that you can attach to everything. Put it on your website, put it on your documents, put it on your application that you are an equal opportunity renter, landlord, that you will follow those laws so that you can show that compliance. So again, just to recap there, 5 things you want to do. Number 1, treat all your tenants the same. Number 2, make sure you have a very clear criteria that you use across the board when you're screening your tenants. Number 3, stay up to date on all those fair housing laws. Number 4, have a clear, reasonable accommodations policy. That one's very important. It doesn't seem like it, but it could be. And number 5, put that logo out there for everybody to see that you are being in compliance with fair housing laws with your tenants. So again, I hope that was helpful, and I am hopeful that it was helpful. And I would love it if you would subscribe. I'd love it if you put some comments in there. Have you had issues with fair housing? What do you feel about these things that we have to do? Would love to hear about it. Love to start some dialogue. So check it out there, subscribe, shoot me a comment, and follow me on all my social media at Ask the Landlady. Thanks. Have a great day.